day 2. It's a little rainy today. There might even be a chance of thunderstorms. Wow, my zucchini squash is blooming a beautiful flower. I gotta show you. Something I forgot about yesterday was to take my energy and wellness little medicinal mushroom vitamin. It's not psychoactive, it's not like psilocybin mushrooms. It's like the chaga that I found on day 1. I believe there's some in here. There's also reishi, a whole bunch of other stuff. Okay, I made it to Decew Heritage Park. Again, a little difficult to find. While I was driving, there was some rain. Now the rain has stopped, which will make my bike ride better, more joyful. Forgot my spare Nordic pole walking shoe, so I'm not taking that one. We might just take one. Bike lock is secured. That was a wow, I couldn't believe I did that moment. That bike trek was ominous. That word just came into my mind, but that's a little over dramatic. It was treacherous. I'm dripping sweat. I wore a rain jacket because I thought it would rain, and it turned out to be a sauna suit. Literally puddles were dripping out of my arms. So I hope I didn't lose too much water. I'm gonna eat an apple now and head off. I'll be heading that way, in there. Note to self, when it rains, bring some type of bug repellent. I'm gonna look into natural repellents. I feel like coconut oil might be useful. Ah, so many mosquitoes, they hurt. Stop for geese crossing. That's cute. One by one. I found the ship. No wonder it's so high up. It almost doesn't look real from this angle. Whew. Those rain clouds are something else. Let's see what happens later today. Or soon. I'm hoping I get into some forested land before the rain starts so I can hide for shelter. Shout out to Hobo Stove YouTube. Hope you're doing good. All right, we're headed right into this treacherous land. I didn't want to say anything. Oh, here's the side trail. Side note, I didn't want to say anything, but earlier I saw a hawk, a dead one, on the side of the road. And I thought to myself, could this be a future omen? Have yet to find out. Let's see what side trail this is. There's a fast little guy. Watch out, the no bikers get you. Pay attention for the bells, the rings. Look both ways. It's the Bertlow side trail, just what I suspected. Thinking how when your boundaries are being tested. For people who aren't comfortable with making boundaries, they often fall into guilt. And when you're triggered into holding your boundary, you don't want the guilt to overtake you. So it's good not to react right away to the other person. Especially when feelings of buzzing come along, a quickened pace, not clear thinking. We become so attached with our identity, with our bodies, with our personality, with who we are, that when situations happen where we must hold a boundary, we sometimes fall into shame. So you don't have to communicate with the other person right away. You can give space. When you're in the woods, I find my eyes get so alert, like wide open. And then when you get into the city, I guess the forest just grounds your energy, that the city doesn't feel overwhelming. Almost looks like a turtle shell. Yep, that's a beetle. Using his survival instincts, becoming stone. Alright, tackling another hill. Whenever I'm in the woods alone, I imagine seeing something I'm not supposed to see from like a different dimension. It's like Toy Story, when your toys become alive and then you open your door and they all become statues. Like, humans didn't see me. As I'm talking, I just heard a whoop. When I was a kid, I always wanted to discover fairies or see Bigfoot. See extraterrestrials. Just show yourself. Thought I saw something, but someone just tied a plastic bag to a tree. Thought it was holding a prize or something. Trying to catch these squirrels playing. I just saw one. There's like a whole bandit here. Truck Zone, Eat Right, Be Active, is a place in Niagara where healthy eating and physical activity are valued. Awesome. The Bruce Trail Link, Glen Ridge Quarry Naturalization Site. The 43 hectares surrounding you represents a community vision that transformed a former landfill into one of Ontario's first green sites. The building materials used here were made from recyclable materials where possible. Plants sited here are native to the Niagara region. This site offers a variety of activities for visitors to enjoy: interactive exhibits, meadows, walking trails, and a heritage arboretum, combined to entertain and inform people of all ages. That's so nice. I want to know something. Who puts up these signs? How do they mysteriously appear overnight? Are they the same people that put up 5G towers? We will never know. Tune in next week. Anyone want some maple syrup, eh? Don't know what sap this is. Squishy. It's like a jube or a gusher. Whoa, and I just found a little spider. Flattened his body to the tree. There he is. Then as soon as I moved, he got up. It's like a star. Then he'll feel around with his legs. It's like tasting me. We can't survive on our own. We're not built like shark that can just leave the mother's womb and survive in the ocean without lessons on development. We need to know this. Probably because, maybe, this is my guess, because we don't need to function on our reptilian brains. We have emotions as well to look after that need to be nurtured. Anyways, when you notice a program that's not working anymore, and you start to become aware and you realize you're an adult now and you can reprogram this pattern into an alchemized, better, upgraded pattern from Windows 95 to Windows 2001. You can then look at the people around you who trigger deep wounds and these programs that we often become shameful about because we are in the individual perspective and not in the third perspective yet, that we become shameful of these programs, and then the wounds never heal. The wounds keep getting triggered and you keep acting off those wounds because you feel shameful, you feel guilt for being the way that you are, not realizing that in this moment, the person that is triggering these deep wounds is giving you an opportunity to rewrite the program that you're in. And when you're rewriting the program that you're in, you're rewriting for the whole human collective. You can see this when you look at the third perspective and not the individual separate perspective. That's where we get lost. And I've been lost there too, especially triggered when I'm triggered, because it's so deep, it's so painful. You get sucked in, you get narrow-minded back into this individual perspective where you believe that you're the only one feeling this pain. When the truth is, this is a collective program and we're all rewriting it to create a better upgrade. So one of the benefits of hiking and walking and getting lost in nature and doing things that defy your ego and make it feel uncomfortable helps these deep-rooted programs to start to surface, to resurface, so that you can now witness from a relaxed nervous system, a calmer state, and start to rewrite these programs and expand yourself, and then expand human consciousness and the collective as a whole. When you can look at it like this, it becomes a lot more freeing and less painful. But until you can, do not judge yourself, do not blame yourself. I've been there too, and I'll probably go there too again. The more you notice, the more you notice. You can't fall back asleep. You can't close your eyes. If you do, you'll become miserable. And then what kind of life will you be living? And teaching others. Look at yourself as something special. I know people say that. You're not special. We're all special, so show your special value to the world. The needs you can take care of for others. That's where you're needed, you're valued, you're loved. Stop trying to fit in a field of horses when you are a unicorn. Find your tribe, find your people. When deep-rooted programs come up, yes, they're shit. Recognize it. Recognize the silliness of it all. Don't bypass. Don't escape. And don't judge yourself, don't push yourself to meditate more when it doesn't feel good. Witness the program. And then once you're witnessing it, you will feel uncomfortable. Your nervous system will be distorted. So do activities that calm it down again so that you can ease in to the program that you're becoming aware of in order to upgrade it. You can upgrade in a relaxed state much easier because you can focus right through it rather than a disorganized state, a blind state where it's kind of all jumbled together because you're reacting, you're judging yourself, you're blaming. So relax, receive, download, upgrade. We're doing this for each other. Woohoo! I made it. Decew Road. I'm gonna walk across there. And right across is Decew Heritage House Park where I parked at. I can see my car from the distance. That means I'm gonna enjoy some time at this lake.